Hello, everybody.
Now we're here. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hello, everybody.
We are short a stealthy for the time being, but she will be here shortly. Good evening, and welcome to session 14 of Intelligence Save. My name is Alec, and I will be your Dungeon Master for this evening. Before we get started, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. Thomas.
Hello,
Snap.
my name is IceNetPlastic. I occasionally am variety streamer who builds plastic model kits and has lots of fun. You can find me all over the places. I_snap_plastic, except for Twitter, where you can find me as snapplastic_HQ. I play Torch.
Hell yeah. All right. And Shop.
Hello, I am Shop Goblin. Shop Goblin _ on all social media. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, as well as a content creator over on TikTok. And I play Asher, Hugo Giles the Third.
Yeah.
Stonebridge the Third. I gotta fix his name on D&D Beyond.
That's all right. And
yeah.
Hell yeah. Last but not least, Lacey. Well, not last, because Stealthy will be here at some point.
All right, you wee bastards. Hello, my name is CertifiableNerd. You can find me on most social medias under that tag. I decided to do a fun accent because Snap Plastic also did one.
Okay. Sick. I've already stated, my name is Alec. I will be your Dungeon Master for this evening. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, but you already know that. You're here. We're having fun. We're playing some D&D. Took yesterday off. Just wanted to chill, relax, have a good day. So we did that. Yeah, next you can find us is for Commune on Wednesday. Don't even try the exclamation point schedule. We don't have one yet. Then on Thursday, we are back for more Hotiful Boyfriend on Batome brunch with the amazing, you bastard, Parker Bliss.
I'm gonna keep doing it until you make the damn command.
Tell me what to do. This is my house. It's socials with an S.
Yeah, I realized that.
And then we are back for our Emerald Extravaganza Nuzlocke on Saturday and session 15 of Intelligence Save next Sunday. So, socials are the best way to keep in contact with us and see what we're doing and when we're doing it. Thank you, Mons, for putting that in there. We have the YouTube, which is up. I'm going to be updating that over the next week, getting the rest of the... We got like fucking 7 episodes to upload it.
Yeah, you behind.
I'm behind.
You behind on that.
I've been a busy boy. But
Just teasing.
until that, yeah, just teasing, just drawing it out. So, last we left off, the Brass Flowers found their way back to Corthyr Castle after their bout with Shazos the Gentle. It seemed that the tale of the Embered Prince was an elaborate ruse just to get Torch face to face with the man he used to call father. Upon returning to Corthyr, Torch reunited with Opal, the Earth Ganassi freedom fighter bent on taking down Shazos herself, now left with building anger and resentment and no direction. In the meantime, the two Ganassi managed to find a bit of common ground and have agreed to become some sparring partners. The Stonebridge siblings prepared themselves and engaged in a lengthy and emotionally charged conversation with their parents Samson and Vivian. Samson revealed their family's involvement in an organization known as the Court, a collection of 8 Drukameshian noble families who use their names and titles to keep themselves on top, no matter who they walk all over. Now with a common understanding and a new shared goal of redeeming Ardani, the Stonebridge Foundation grows even stronger. Barry explored his new abilities and felt Mike's presence, proving that their connection is not yet completely gone. Then Barry went to the lab, Barry touched something, and Barry died. We pick up...
The geologist with the lick test.
Exactly. We pick up in a temple of the Raven Queen just before dinner time in the city of Yelenor. You guys managed to do this shit in the fucking afternoon.
Oh, no.
Barry, I need you to make me a perception check.
Oh, frick. I need a moment to connect to the internet.
You're good, bud.
What the hell, D&D Beyond?
Is D&D
That's
Beyond
a 12, I think.
12.
12.
As you come to, you feel water surrounding you, your ears are submerged, so the sounds are kind of blocked and distorted in a way that is a bit confusing to you. But as you open your eyes, you do see Torch, Addison, and Asher standing above you. Asher, tears rolling down his face. Addison, stoic and concerned. Torch is there. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
So accurate.
You almost died.
I'm sorry. That was very mean of me. I'm sorry.
Hey, you almost died. Can you go back to the lab and clean up
Hey,
your mess now?
I got a fucking date to go on, dude.
Uh,
I'm busy. I
You
apologize.
picked literally the worst time to die.
Anyway,
That was so inconsiderate of you.
I'm sorry.
Barry, you see all this water? You literally peed the bed.
You literally
Oh.
pee the bed. So, Barry, you are awake. Your body is aching. You are in leagues of pain, but you are alive and intact.
Does he remember his time in the afterlife? Is that what that was?
You do recall your time with Broomhilda. Yeah.
Shoot. I didn't think of what he was gonna say. Oh no.
Button. A what did we learn moment. They do be speaking facts. But yes, you do recall your time having tea with Broomhilda. And you remember hearing the calls of your friends. So yeah.
I don't think he's gonna say anything. I think he's just gonna kind of like sit up out of the water and like hold out his arms for hugs.
Okay.
Torch is immediately going to give Barry a hug.
Okay. Yeah. Quickly.
Yeah, Asher's getting in on that. Just group hug.
Quickly, hugs begin to go around. And is there anything else you guys would like to do with your evening?
Healing spells. All of my healing spells into the barrister.
You're pumping heals into Barry?
Yeah, I'm doing that thing. So 11 points of healing, and then 9 points of healing,
Okay.
and then 7 points of healing,
Jesus, you're just going ham?
and then 11 points of healing, and then that's all my first level spell slots.
Okay.
I hope you're keeping track of that, Barry.
Thank you. I'm at 39 points now.
Baba booey!
Nice. All right. So,
Asher, once he knows that Barry's okay, is gonna have that moment of realization that he left his mother alone
in the library.
without explanation. And
Okay.
he's gonna rush off to find her and make sure she's okay.
Okay. And then Torch, anywhere are you? I assume you're just kind of escorting Barry back to Corthier.
Yep.
Okay.
Corthair, yeah.
Yeah. Corsair, my favorite computer building stuff.
TIE fighter?
Oh, you said coarse hair?
Anyway,
Like a wig?
yes, like a very coarse wig. All right.
Torch is doing that. He is escorting Barry and ensuring that no other harm befalls them as we
Okay.
come to safety.
Torch, I need you to give me a perception check as you leave the temple to the Raven Queen.
I'm good at that.
You are.
Not,
So
not
this should
really.
be easy for you.
Fuck. 12.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Son of bitch.
Barry, go ahead and give me you still have points of exhaustion. You have 2 points of exhaustion from your experience. So this will be made at disadvantage, but go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. Well, that's an 11, and come on. And that's a critical fail.
Colin got a
are-
14.
Nothing. Yeah, no, everything's fine. All right.
Shit.
So with that, you guys spend the next 15, 20 minutes getting back to Corthier Castle. You get Barry set up in his room. Is there anything you'd like to role play or say in this time?
Barry's
So
just gonna kind of like grab Torch's arm. And I need to see Rooney, please.
Okay, I'll go get them. But do me a favor while I'm gone. Don't touch anything else. Like seriously, no more touching.
I'll touch it.
I promise I won't.
Torch will then go track down Rooney.
Oh, we got a stealthy. Oh, hold on. This is going to be fucky wucky, everybody. Here we are.
Hey, look, it's
Who's going to be the DM now?
Shit, it's stealthy.
Oh my god, it all lined up though. Like there's no double camera things.
No, because it... Shit!
Did I break anything? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, you're okay.
You're not Barry Grumblebunk.
So for some reason, I think the D&D Beyond extension is the reason why the name isn't updating, because I put it in wrong and I corrected it. And the little tab at the top says the correct name for the character sheet.
Asher,
but
Addison, boom, we're good. Okay.
On the sheet isn't correct.
Dumb.
Hell yeah.
So that's Asher, Giles, Hugo, Stonebridge, the fourth.
The fourth.
I had names backwards and I had shit wrong.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so.
Doggy.
All right. We're all here. We're all good. It all makes sense. Hello, Stealthy. Happy day.
Hi.
What's up, bud?
Nothing much.
Nothing
Sorry,
much.
technical difficulties pushed back everything today.
You're all good. We're all set. We're all here. We're all having a blast, dude. Okay, so.
Barry's dead again.
Barry's not dead again.
Barry is dead again.
Inside.
Well,
He's
Great.
alive, so therefore he's
I'm-
dead on the inside again.
I'm sorry. So what did I miss?
literally nothing.
Okay. good.
Yeah.
We got back from the Raven Queen Temple and Asher had a, oh shit, I left mom alone
Yeah.
moment.
So we will say that you are walking back to Corthier. You're with Torch and Barry at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we will stick with you guys. Barry has just asked for you guys to go receive Runeharn. Are you guys going together?
I can solo this. You stick with them. Make sure they don't touch anything else.
Who?
Addison.
Oh, Addison, stay with Barry.
Yas.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we?
You guys are in Barry's room.
Okay.
Barry and Runeharn's quarters.
And Runehorn isn't in the room.
He is not. You would through what you know, he's probably still in the lab.
I'm gonna book it back to the lab and
I was
pray
gonna say,
to God.
actually, Addison, as soon as being assured that Barry was okay,
Mhm.
Addison was booking it straight to see Lester.
So Barry, you are tucked in like a good little boy. You're comfy, you're chilling. And we will say that Addison and Torch head out. Okay. So do you both head toward the lab then?
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's where Lester would be, right?
From where you
Question.
saw him last. What's up, buddy?
From like Barry touching the crown to waking up in pool of blood, how long of like a time period has this been?
It's been about 2 hours.
Okay, so the ceremony
The
in
ceremony
the church was a long time.
Took a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Barry
I was like, has it been 10 minutes?
No,
or something?
Barry
Like, how
didn't-
fast was this?
So Barry didn't just wake up. The ritual took place, and you guys had sat there waiting for like an hour. And then after the fact, the clerics kind of continued to reassure you. We didn't really get into that for time's sake.
So how dehydrated is Asher at this point? Because he was probably crying the entire time.
A bit.
I'm gonna need a drink.
All right. Chug a Gatorade. It's got what plants need.
So you guys go to the lab. Give me a perception check.
Also have to track down Eilistraee's clone. 15.
15. Addie?
Hang on. I'm sorry. I have to pull up the right
You're
character
good,
sheet.
bud. You're good, bud. I thought you were saying nat 1. I was like, oh, well. All right.
Oh no. Sorry. One second. I have to switch
You're good, dude.
character sheets. So
We're actually using D&D Beyond to track our character sheets, but this pairs very nicely with the other amazing application we're using, Roll20.
Pew, 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 pew.
And many thanks to Roll20 for featuring us in their highlights.
Yeah, we are a part of the Roll20 highlight program.
Spotlight.
Fuck, Spotlight. That's what I said.
Roll. Please.
We're professionals.
Please roll.
Shh, 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 shh.
I'm tired.
I'm dead inside.
I tired.
I'm not waiting.
Hi, Dad.
Dad?
Hi, Dad.
I am not your father.
All right.
Hello, Daddy.
No. No. No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
No.
What did you roll, Stealth?
It's
26.
revenge for all the pop
26.
culture eating.
You see Lester, you see Runeharn, and you see Saoirse, one of the other lab workers, the one that you had made sure to stare daggers into when Runeharn was given leadership position in the lab.
And she looked a little disgruntled by that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so she is in there as well. Looks like from your perception check, Runeharn is pretty angry. He is kind of chewing into Lester. He is yelling pretty loud.
And then I find the rolls.
Saoirse is standing there. Looks like she's just kind of feeding information back and forth. Probably retelling what she's seen. But you walk in and Runeharn is like, "That is not the last word you and I are going to have." He immediately disconnects from that conversation when he sees you guys and rolls up to you. Is he okay? Where is he?
He's in his room. He's okay. I pumped him full of a lot of healing spells. He's
Okay.
a little tired, but he was asking for you, so
I'm going to go.
I think that's a good idea.
He'll grab your hand torch, since I imagine you're in the closest vicinity.
Yeah.
And he just, thank you.
Of course.
He does look back and give one more just cold stare at Lester. He kind of points his finger like he's about to start kicking up the same argument, but then he leaves. So it is just you two, Saoirse and Lester. Saoirse looks to you all. This has been a wee bit of a nightmare of a day, hasn't it?
I was going to say shit show, but that works too.
That is also, yeah, that's also accurate. That's also accurate. And Lester is looking between both of you. He just seems to be waiting for it.
Well, it looks like everything's okay here. I'm going to go take care of some other business. And
No, kid, you can stay here. I know you got
Ignoring
questions. Oh,
and
shit.
walking.
Okay. All right.
Saoirse, would you be a dear? I'm sure you've known Runehorn and Barry for far longer than I have. Can you go find something for them to have for dinner tonight?
I'm
That'll be comforting.
not really the wait staff love, but
Addie glares daggers at her.
okay. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and find maybe some drinks and some food for Barry and Runeharn. That sounds like a nice thing to do. All right. Well, bye. She leaves. Lester is just staring at you.
Addie doesn't yell. Instead keeps very, very calm. If you knew that we would stop you, why did you do it?
Because it had to be done, kid. It had to be done.
It can't possibly be the only way.
It was a way. And it was the one that was reaping the most potential. So I took a risk. No one was supposed to be touching that crown. I just wanted to see if the conduit would work. We didn't think it did. And then it started shaking and Barry touched it. I was supposed to be informed by Saoirse as soon as that thing started moving. started doing anything.
Well, it worked. But question, Lester. Who was going to be the sacrifice, honestly?
I have
They
no
needed
idea.
a soul.
I have no idea, kid. It was a possibility. And I wanted to see if it would work as a conduit. That we have access to Wish. So we replicated the clone spell, and we had somebody modify it a bit. You know how hard that is? Very. We didn't think that was even going to work. The fact that it did work was an inkling of hope that maybe I didn't have to leave my kids and my husband. So excuse me for following that rabbit.
No. I understand. And that's the last thing that I want for you. That's why I said I would help. But you don't even know if that girl's going to be the same Eilistraee.
No, we don't. Like I said, this was a proof of concept, a horrid, macabre proof of concept. Nobody, we didn't know if it would work, and it did. And the fractal of whatever Eilistraee's magic that we had latently put inside of that crown brought her back. At least brought some of her back. That is a living human. That is a person that is alive. That has wants and needs and who has a life ahead of them. I didn't want any of this to happen. Saoirse didn't want any of this to happen. Vosk didn't want any of this to happen. He didn't tell you.
No.
Hey, don't put that. He's gonna try and put his hand on your shoulder.
Addie took a step back.
Yeah.
Have you told him all?
Of course not. He would have stopped me the moment the idea came out of my head. Because he would never want to put one life in front of another's. And guess what? Realistically, I don't want to do that either.
I understand your fear, Lester. I really do. Because let's face it, realistically, assuming Vosk and I don't die in the next couple years because of our work with the Icing League, he's going to outlive me.
Hey.
So I get where you're coming from. But I think that this is time that we all talk openly about this.
Yeah.
I do not trust easily. And right now, I'm pretty sure it's only Nadal that I trust. Because at least he's been honest with me about everything.
You can direct that anger at me, Addison. You can. It's deserved. Trust me, I ain't perfect. Don't take it out on the kid. Don't take it out on Vosk. He did it because he's a good soldier. And I asked him. He still has that divinity stone. That was the only way that we could have tried to make that thing a conduit. An arcane focus. That's the only way. Trust me, I have a million different ideas going around my head. This is the one that's stuck. And I killed Barry for it. Unintentionally. And you don't think I hate myself? You don't think that makes me fucking sick? Because it does. But I can't take that back. What happened, happened. And I get to live with those consequences. Happily. He's gonna try and reach out one more time to put a hand on your shoulder.
Addie's stiff, but doesn't move.
Okay. Go spend time with your family. Go spend time with Vosk. I will talk to Nadal. I promise you that.
You better.
I will. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 25.
25. You see, as this conversation has happened, Lester's blade begins to glow and begins to take on some of its more divine features. The dull longsword that was at his side is now what you recall it to have been before this entire conversation.
Addie looks down at the blade. I think I'm not the only one you need to have a conversation with.
Well, trust me, I'm dreading that one. I'm dreading that one. Go. I'll take care of this.
Addie turns and leaves to go check on Barry and Runehorn.
Okay. Torch, where were you going?
Torch was heading back to his room.
Okay.
Upon his arrival, he's going to start packing. Pretty much anything that has any personal value is going into that trunk of holding.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I used to be so good at these. Click the button. I got an 8.
You're packing. You're putting stuff away. After about 5 minutes in your room, you just kind of hear, "Where are you going?"
Nowhere. Just tidying up. Who said that?
Do you look?
Yeah.
Opal is just sitting, flipping through pages of a book on a little...
Is it one of my books?
It is.
Oh. I guess I'm okay with that. No, just packing up, tidying.
Are you lying?
Maybe.
Make a deception check.
7. D&D Beyond. God, you know what? Refresh, clear history, empty the cache, dump the cookies.
She stands up. I don't know you, but I know when people are lying.
All right. I thought I had a good understanding of what was going on. with someone here, and it turns out I may have been wrong. Now, that doesn't mean I am, but if I'm going to storm out dramatically, I don't want to have to pack and then storm out dramatically. I want to just be able to storm out dramatically.
So what I'm hearing right now is that you're a bit of a coward. Things get rough and you just like to pack up and leave? No wonder it took you a while to find your mom. Wait, actually, that wasn't you, was it? That was the king. That's right, yeah. Coward sounds about right.
Cowards tend to live a lot longer.
Cowards are cowards. Usually die alone.
I'm confused. Are you trying to get a rise out of me? Like, what's going on here?
No. Trying to make you see how stupid you look.
It's my room. I can look as stupid as I want in my room.
Fair. You're not telling me to leave, though, are you?
No. I didn't say I didn't like the company.
Okay. So then I guess you're going to have to listen to what I have to say.
He's going to close the lid of the trunk and set the stuff down that he had in his arms and sit on the trunk with his arms crossed like, all right.
Things get tough when you're running with a crew, trust me. The Tyra Enclave was never sea air and roses. It was always tumultuous. But I would never abandon them, not for my life. We disagreed on a lot of shit. They were always the closest thing I had to family.
I can appreciate that.
And even the best people in your life fuck up. They stumble, they fall. They're never perfect. The first sign of that, you want to turn tail and run? Doesn't make sense.
I mean, I was more so going to not live in the castle anymore and instead live with my folks who... I wasn't going to leave, like, the squad I was with. I just didn't want to live in the house of the guy who I'm not exactly on good terms with right now.
Not even for all the free booze and comfy beds?
Comfy is it's a matter of perspective.
It's I get that.
So, all right, you're right. I am probably overreacting. I'm probably going headlong into this with just my emotions, but for the most part, that's how I've lived my entire life, and I've not had to think differently until recently.
That's fair, but I get that. How about this? We still have to spar tonight. Take the night. We'll throw some hands. See how you feel in the morning. Sometimes it helps to get that aggression out.
All right. That's valid. That makes sense.
Stop crossing your arms. You look like a baby. She stands up, puts the book down. I'll be in the courtyard.
Did you already finish the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick reader.
He's gonna uncross his arms and just like slip them into his pockets.
That's worse. She opens the door, leaves, and then shuts it.
Fuck. he's just gonna look at Kala and just be like, I feel like she got the better end of that exchange.
I like her very much.
Yeah.
All right. Asher, you are running looking for your mom.
Yeah, I'm heading back to the library first.
Okay.
because my mother is dangerous in a library. She will try and rearrange the whole thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
That would be a natural 1, I believe.
Do you have any inspiration?
+2. No, I used my inspiration
That's
in
right.
the revival ritual.
You
You're
are.
welcome, Barry.
You're kind of like.
Wow.
God damn, the hostility in here is making me uncomfy. You.
I'd like to leave.
No, you don't get to leave. Sorry.
You're not allowed to leave. You're stuck with us.
It takes you a little bit, and you're starting to get nervous because you can't find her. After about a half an hour in the library, you find your mother, legs kicked up on a table, a book on her face, and like a stack of 10 or 15 more books on the table, and she is just conked out. She's just...
Asher is going to start putting the books away.
Okay.
And once they're all away, he's going to go over and take the one off of her face and just kind of tap her forehead. Just, Mother. Mother.
No, Fabian, please. I'm not decent.
He's going to look at the book in his hand.
It is a bodice ripper. It is a Fabio
He's
style.
going to slap it closed loudly next to her ear.
Alec, this is really important. Who's the author?
Draxus Kingsley.
Fuck!
Dracus Kingsley. She quickly just. Oh, hello.
In
Is there?
a semi-public library.
Oh, so what? Nobody's in
Bodice
here.
rippers.
Nobody's in here. It doesn't fucking matter.
Asher's going to look around and see if there actually is anybody else in there.
There's a group of people that are just kind of like.
He's just going to kind of stare at them for a minute and then look back at his mother and raise his eyebrows. Just,
They weren't in here when I started reading. What time is it?
I have keen mind. What time is it?
It's probably closer to about 5 p.m. normal human time.
About 5 p.m.
Oh.
Almost dinner time. I apologize for having to rush off.
No, is everything okay?
I'm going to point out the fact he was crying for a few hours. His eyes
He looks
are
like that.
red.
She's just kind of.
A friend of mine died. and
What?
We went. It's a magic item. And we went to the Raven Queen's temple and brought him back.
You're not
Just
supposed to know that.
A normal day. As he puts the book back on the shelf, higher than his mother can reach.
She's like, oh, you bastard.
She's not even that tall, but I imagine her being shorter.
She's a
than
little
him.
lady. Just shit. Okay, well,
I imagine his mother, and Stealthy can probably help me with this since we brought up the ideas of the characters. I imagine like Mrs. Weasley energy.
yeah, very much so. Very much so.
How dare you steal that car?
Well, that
I mean,
sounds like
steel. I built the damn thing.
that sounds like an exciting evening. Are you?
Yes, he's
He's okay.
He's okay. The others were getting him back to his room, and I realized I left you alone without any explanation in a library.
Oh, darling,
And
I was
that-
having fun times.
How many books did you rearrange?
There were about 15 on the table. I worked
Yes, I put
through.
them back where they were supposed to go.
I worked through that shelf. That one looks very nice. It's color coordinated. This one
Well,
right
the
here.
library is organized with reasons. Stop
No,
doing
no,
this.
but it's wrong. They're doing it wrong. They're doing it incorrectly.
It's not your library. They can
could
do it however they want.
be.
It's their library.
Whatever, darling. Well, I did see your father shortly after you left.
Yes, Addison most likely abandoned him somewhere random in the castle as well.
He did come in with that very handsome young man, Vosk.
He's a good man.
Yes, very much so.
Just a little bit... I don't know. I mean, he's technically a type of lord.
Ooh,
But
really?
just kind of on the edge of being a lord.
Oh, interesting. That could be. She's very zeroed. She's like, interesting.
It's It's a difficult thing. Talk to Addison about it.
you
I'm
think-
sure they'd love to explain
Oh
it.
my goodness, yes. We have so much to catch up on. I think your father and I are staying here for a couple days.
You missed it. There was a ball, and Addison looked quite dapper.
Oh
in a
my
suit.
goodness. A suit. Oh. I bet
Tails.
they were comfortable.
Very much
There
so.
is so much that I
No
need
bodice.
to apologize for. Well, your father was looking for you. I believe he said that you would be in some sort of... I think, is there some sort of bar inside of town?
I only know of one bar in town, and I'm pretty sure it got destroyed a few weeks back, but it may have been rebuilt. I'll go.
We've been on
I'll
the road
find
for 2
him.
months.
It's called the
I'll find him.
It's called the Dragons something or other?
See, now I actually have to roll back a few sessions. for my notes.
Dragon's Reach?
You take notes?
Dragon's Reach Speakeasy.
Yes, that
Yep.
one.
Yes. Yes.
He's
There's a
the-
wonderful server there named Melania Goliath.
I wouldn't know.
I'll go find him, but first let me.
Okay.
Are you settled in your rooms? I don't know. You
Yes,
arrived this morning.
we're
tonight.
fine. We're set. I will go find your sibling. We need to go have words.
All right, and he's going to take her by the arm and escort her
Oh.
out of the library.
Lovely. Can I take this one? You see, she has 2 or 3.
He's going to take her arm and just lower it down. You can ask the servants to bring you books in your room.
Oh, fine. Fine.
Love you, mother.
Fine.
He's going to leave her at the door and just lean back in. Do not let her back in. She's rearranging things by color.
You see the lady is just... Okay. So you
there's
head
no
off.
Organization in this world. Yeah, I'm going to the. I'm going to the tavern.
All right, Addie, we
Wait,
pick
what?
up with you heading into Runehorn and Barry's room. Barry, you can decide whether or not you're conscious yet. Runehorn has come in and is absolutely doting over you. He's like cleaning you off. He's making sure everything's set. He's redone the bedding. He's cooking you a meal. And you and Runehorn do see Addison walk in. I fucking love this music.
Yay, the record player.
The radio is playing. Addison, you come in to see Rooney cooking, and Barry is laying in bed, unless you want to be doing something else. Okay. The scene is yours.
Hello.
Oh, Barry's awake.
Yes. Barry is awake. Barry is tired, but Barry is awake. Hello.
You see Addison turn to address Runehorn, but as soon as Barry does a weak little wave, Addison instead turns their attention. Barry, how are you?
As far as I can tell, I am among the living again. So,
You gave us quite a scare.
me as well. Yes. I have something important to tell you and Asher. I'll remember it in a few minutes. How are you doing? You look tense. Would you like to sit?
I think that's a discussion for another time, Barry, whenever you're feeling a little bit better. As Addie turns and looks to Runehorn. Just like...
Uh-huh.
Addie is relying on Runehorn for guidance in Barry's care.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he acknowledges you.
Saoirse should come by at some point with some of your favorite foods, because, well,
I've been
if she
cooking.
hasn't already.
I've already... Oh, that bitch needs to do something, right?
Oh, Rooney.
No, enough,
sorry.
Barry. She is so lazy in the lab.
I'm sorry.
God, she's
I'm
awful.
I love you. You're doing wonderful.
I love you too, Barry. God, I hate her. But
That's okay. If she gives you any trouble, let me know. I think I've quite terrified her, honestly.
oh, I very much will let you know. I very much will do that.
I think Bruni is out for blood.
He swivels his wheelchair and looks. Do you want to die again?
I would not be opposed if it was at your hand.
What can I help you with, Addison?
I just came to check on both of you, see if you need anything else.
We're okay. Barry's feeling surprisingly energetic, and I'm just happy he's okay.
Look at him, all bark and no bite. So cute.
Well, Barry, that's why you have me. I actually bite.
All bite and no bark. Yes.
Well, if there's anything we need, I'll let you know for sure.
Please don't hesitate. I don't care if it's in the middle of the night. So
You're a good friend.
I'll leave you to have fun.
Thank you for stopping by.
Barry's all wrapped up. He's like, okay.
I'll check on you in the morning. Free to order Saoirse around, and if she gives you any trouble, tell her you'll let me know.
Oh, I will. I will.
Addie walks off to. Addison heads back to their room to grab their violin.
Okay. All right. So we are going to follow Asher for a bit. Asher, just give me a general perception check as you're walking through town.
This is what I'm good at.
Give
That
a
was
posture
almost. That was. The dice spun in a circle on a 16 and then rolled to an 8, which puts me at a 14 total.
Good. The energy is surprisingly returned to Yelenor. After the attack by Ophelio, everything seems to be back to normal. The construction is still underway in some places, but you can see the Dragon's Reach Speakeasy is is intact. People are going in and out. There's a sense of kind of rejuvenation. You can see with your perception check around the city square, on these lantern lights are these collection of little brass flowers hanging over different fixtures and buildings. And you see a couple men kind of standing on a ladder. You see they are currently putting some up around their lantern.
Asher's gonna kind of like, not those guys, not anybody who's like near one of these lanterns, but just like somebody who looks like they're kind of getting towards the end of their day and they're, about to head home, and maybe not somebody's going to try and have a conversation. We just go, hello there. It's been a few months since I was here. How's the neighborhood doing, recovering from the unfortunate incident a few months ago?
You do spot a dwarven man. You can tell he's had a long day of work. He's just kind of walking. He's like, what? Oh, well, we've been doing construction pretty consistently, and it's been going well, so I feel good about that.
It's good. What's with the brass flowers around the lampposts?
Oh, yeah. Sign of...
By the way, Asher does have his pin visible on his lapel.
I'll make a perception check here. Well, sign of protection and goodwill to become a bit of a community spread bit of positivity. This group, as he kind of looks, he begins to make the connection. He's like, oh my goodness. You're,
He's gonna
Ashel
kind of
Giles
like
Hugo Stonebridge the Fourth.
no one would know that name.
You're nobility.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he hasn't gone by that name in the city for a while.
People know.
Yes, I was actually about to introduce myself. Pleasure to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you,
Going
too, son.
to have a drink, and I saw them and I was wondering about it.
Well,
Didn't think we had that much of an impact. Unfortunately, couldn't save as many as we wanted.
even the smallest action bears good fruit. And,
I'll pass that along to the others. I know they'll appreciate seeing that we're doing good work.
You're doing well for the community, and that the day that those pirates struck,
Well, hopefully we'll not have them showing up again. And
well, my daughters
Anybody-
wouldn't be here, would not have been here without you.
if anybody in the neighborhood needs anything, send someone, messenger, runner, up to the castle and ask for us. We're more than happy to help.
Of course.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go have a drink with
No,
my father.
please, have a joyous time.
Enjoy your trip home. It's a beautiful night.
Yes, it is. I think I'm going to take a stroll.
Goodbye.
All right.
And he's gonna walk off and just kind of stand a little straighter and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Did I ever take message?
I
I think you did. I
yeah.
didn't.
I did, but it's only 120 foot range. I'm not close enough to send a message to anybody, am I?
no.
Damn. Just be like, hey, Addison, we're famous.
So you continue walking. You're right outside the Dragon's Reach Speakeasy, and as you go in, you see fairly packed, but at the bar, it doesn't take you too long. You spot your father and Vosk. Looks like he's been on protection duty. So they are sitting there. They're both drinking a little bit.
I want to try and sneak up on my father, kind of not like scare him, but just, surprise him.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Uh, 17.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk up, you're kind of blending into the crowd. Doesn't seem to notice you.
Just shifting my armor as needed.
Mhm. You see Vosk look over and just give you a wink. He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and just kind of lean next to my father on the bar on the side away from Vosk, because I'm assuming he's like turned towards Vosk.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna sit there and wait for him to notice him. Just smile at him, his hand up.
Okay. Yeah, you see he's talking. Well, that's when, well, frankly, we, oh!
Oh, father.
Hello, boy. Yeah, pats her shoulder.
So you found the Dragon's Reach?
Of course, it's wonderful. It's,
They have great, like, little tidbit steak entree appetizer thing.
yes, I did have the yes, it's very good. It's very good.
Shall we grab a booth?
Of course, yes, that sounds good.
And right before leaving the bar, Asher's gonna be like, "Can I get 2 flights of ales?"
You see a half-elven man. Of course, no problem. Voss looks to you. You want to just take your time with him, or?
This will be a long conversation, and I feel like Addison's going to need some support. And
right.
After my father's like taken enough steps that I don't think he's going to overhear, but before Vosk walks away, Asher's just going to put a hand on his shoulder, lean in, and go, "Lester was in the lab before we went to the temple," and keep walking. Because Asher may have been breaking down, but he still heard what Lester said.
Give me.
Because he did say Vosk was involved last session.
And he said, yeah, I know.
Addison's not happy about it. That's predictable, but be careful.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, our mother wants to talk to you about something about being a potential lord or something.
Oh,
I don't know who might have mentioned that.
I want to just go to bed. All right.
Too bad.
Thanks, buddy. I will see you when I see you, I guess.
Thanks for keeping the old man safe.
Of course. And Vosk takes his leave. You see his father, your father, is sitting in a booth. You're very isolated in the corner of the Dragon's Reach speakeasy. You see Melania, this Goliath woman. She's got some injuries, but she drops 2 tankards of ale. Looks at you.
No, I asked for flights.
Oh, well then, yes. Yeah, that's what you're given.
Yeah, I want to be fancy. I'm having drinks with my noble father.
My noble dad. So
those
those are
fancy hipster bitches.
Those are dropped off, and then yeah.
Thank you, Melania. Glad to see you're doing well.
My head hurts.
Right.
She walks
What
away.
did you want to talk to me about, Father?
Well, I just wanted to check in with you. We had a bit of a hefty conversation the other day. Earlier today. God, I'm drunk. Anyway.
The matter involving Ardani and Ilivania. Or was there something else?
No, just everything.
It's a long conversation.
We had a long talk, and I appreciate you listening and being there.
I've had quite a bit of time to calm down and admit to myself that I make my own mistakes, and I can't hold mistakes in the past against someone when they are trying to do better. But I will hang them over your head if you stop, and I'm going to horribly rag on you about them.
Not too much like your mother.
I would say that's at least a little your fault for letting me be around Mother for so long. Also, she needs to stop reading bodice rippers in public libraries.
Oh no, whatever makes her happy.
She was reorganizing the library by color.
At least it wasn't our library. Oh.
Who's that library? I need to know where books are going to be. Whatever.
But, how has this been for you? Journeying the world.
Well, I almost die a lot. It's been kind of terrifying in that factor. I get hurt a lot. But look at the lanterns outside. We've done good. It's part of the things they don't tell you about being an adventurer, I guess, is, yeah, you're going to almost die a lot. But you meet interesting people and see interesting things and things that give you nightmares, but well, that's life.
I'm sorry it took us this long to talk about Ardani.
It is what it is. And we couldn't have done better, I don't think. If you'd told us before everything happened in Ango Court, I don't think we would have believed you. Or if we did, we would have left and who knows where we'd be. And finding out when we did, well, it all adds up to now. And you've apologized enough in my mind.
Well, I want to help you in any way I can.
I'm trying to do research into how to break a pact between a warlock and their patron, because that's the best I can determine that is what Ardani has become, except being controlled by a patron. And the books in the library here are limited. I've been trying to think of where else I might be able to find information, but I don't know much.
I might have a place.
He's gonna perk up at that. Just kind of, what are you thinking?
It's not here. Not on Zendrix, not on Drukamesh.
I mean, that leaves Tolesh, which currently is not the most
safe.
Organized country?
It's organized enough.
Their ruler just died.
There are separate rulers that are operating, and the continent is not in chaos.
It's as though the ruler of Trugamesh died and the council took over, essentially. Is that right?
Yes, except the people in Tolesh are not as...
douchebaggy?
Yes, that's the word.
Yes.
The Magus Arcanum originated in Tolesh, so their biggest library is there.
I've met the magistrate.
Yes, Zarini.
Madame Zarini, yes. I hadn't thought to ask them. I'll talk to the others, see what we're planning. That might be... I might have to add the trip to my itinerary.
You don't think adventuring would take away from the research you'd want to do?
I mean, likely, but I don't want to leave them behind if I can help it.
It's not leaving them behind.
Tell that to Addison. And anyways,
Your sibling is strong, and
he's gonna
I only say
put
this.
his hand on his father's arm. Father, they are strong. But they hide a lot from you. Do not assume them to be impenetrable to feeling.
I never have. I only say this, and he puts his hand on top of yours. I wish to go with you.
You're not the ideal research assistant, Father.
No, but...
And I know you want to help.
My children are scattered across this world in ways that I can't help but be responsible for. I know you don't need my help. I'm offering it anyway.
Let me take a few days to think this over. I want to at least talk to Addison first.
Of course, but
in the meantime, we are in a bar among, as you would put it, commoners, having drinks. And I say we enjoy ourselves, since I don't think you've ever gotten to experience this before.
Are you saying I've never gotten drunk at a bar before?
Not among commoners.
Oh, completely among commoners. I was young. You kidding me? Show me what you got.
Addison out for their first drink.
He takes each little glass of ale and just one after the other. Throws them back.
If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Melania, Dwarven whiskey. 2 glasses. I'm going to drink you under the table, Father.
Oh, no, you're not. I've been drinking longer than you've been
I've
alive.
Drinking longer, but you got too used to wine.
What do you think is in my den? Wine? Are you kidding?
I know what's in your den. I used to sneak in and drink it.
Oh, no, Addison did. You were just there to watch. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, so he's challenging his dad to a drinking contest for the rest of the night.
All right. So, you guys begin your drinking. All right.
On to see how bad we are next morning.
Torch.
Oh.
Yo.
It is now the evening. And your courtyard time
Oh no.
has come up.
Time to get your butt kicked by a girl.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe I like that.
Stop it. Stop. Fucking
I set you up perfect.
I fucking knew it.
Don't have the sign, but just so you know. Horny
I got you. I got you. Hang on.
Oh no.
We're all in here together.
I'm trying to find my map. Where the fuck did you go, you stupid bitch?
There you go. You have been booked into horny jail, sir.
I request to speak to my lawyer.
That's me. What do you want?
And I'm the judge, remember?
Oh God.
And I'm on the jury.
Why?
Unfortunately, I'm your defense attorney and I'm drunk.
Mistrial.
All right. So, hold on. I gotta find the map. I thought I did this, but I didn't. Oh no. Talk amongst yourselves.
The maps today brought to you by Trainwreck.
What?
We're all a train
We're
wreck.
all train wrecks today.
No, that's fair, actually.
The only way
We'd like
I'm
to
hot
advertise
is a hot
for our
mess.
friends, the Welcome Inn, another amazing group of D&D and nerd creators who pretty much everybody in this group has done something with in the past. So if you guys aren't already following them, go and give the Welcome Inn a follow and enjoy their content too.
That sounds like an amazing idea. I like that so much.
Yeah, guys, please go do that. Oh, fuck! The fuck is my map?
I'm sorry, I didn't do it.
Reggie, the rap's gone.
I'm
Okay. I think we've hit
up and
for the day.
Lacey died.
Robo Lacey.
Okay. There.
Oh no. I just said I think we hit a word limit for the day and my computer was verifying for me that we had.
What was the word limit?
And the I can't do it.
Oh,
Oh, I
God.
hate it.
Scooby Doo's laugh.
Come on, where are you? There we go.
It just doesn't. It's not an aesthetic ear sound.
An aesthetic ears.
I don't like it. I don't want to do it. You
I
can't
don't
make
like
me.
it.
I don't like it here.
I do. All right.
That is a disconcerting sound, sir.
I hate that. Please stop. Okay. Torch. So you walk up to find Opal standing in the city square. Or not in the city square, in the an outdoor portion of Corthier. Standing there, you see she is practicing swings, not doing anything like that, but she sees you and just looks, oh, I guess you're not that much of a coward.
Gotta find a better word for that.
That's not
All
nice.
right.
I shouldn't say that.
So we gonna do this?
What do you mean by are we gonna do this? You mean I'm gonna kick your ass?
I mean, you're
Yeah.
welcome to try.
Oh, he thinks himself mighty.
I mean-
Oh, boy.
I've done the impossible. That makes me mighty.
Thank you. Have you done what impossible have you done?
Shazos is dead.
Yeah, you had 3 people with you. You were a cog in a machine.
Which did something impossible. That makes me mighty.
Whatever makes you feel better, Nightlight.
Nightlight. I like that.
I did too. That's why I said it.
Beautiful pictures come to life.
What?
Sorry. Every now and then I get these little glimpses into another dimension, and I think I'm going slightly insane.
I would have to agree.
Valid.
All right. So you see, she readies herself. I'd like
Do you
to
want to lay
roll-
down any? Do you want to lay down any ground rules?
There's no rules in a fight.
Okay.
I'd like you to roll for initiative.
Baba Booey. 10. D&D Beyond. Get wrecked.
D&D Beyond is kicking your ass.
I don't need Opal to do it. D&D Beyond does just fine.
Right. Dante, no. Hold on. I thought I opened my stab block, but I didn't because I'm a bit of a dummy.
No. You not dummy. You good boy.
I'm dumb.
You is a good boy.
All right. Where is it?
Adventures in Initiative, welcome! Adventures in Initiative is another D&D group that does some amazing D&D stuff.
Yes. Please go check them out.
I get to torture them every Sunday morning.
Yes, Stealthy DM's Curse of Strahd. Oh my
And then I
God.
receive whatever I dish out to them here on intelligence.
Exactly.
It's karma!
almost, it's slightly delayed karma.
Is slightly delayed karma any different than normal karma? Like,
No.
is it seasoned?
It's not instant.
Ah.
This is true. Okay. All right. So, and then we got to move over the map, or move you over to the map. You said you got a 10?
I got a 10, and I feel like I should grab my physical dice, because this is getting ridiculous.
Probably should.
Gonna grab my fizzy dice.
What?
Grabbing my fizzy dice.
All right. So, here we are. Opal will go first.
Son of a bitch.
Because you rolled ass.
I did!
She is going to move. Let's see. All right, she is going to. What?
Gonna take that dash action?
No, she's going to summon her spiritual weapon. She's going to move up her 30 and summon her spiritual weapon right by you.
Wait. Time out. What the fuck?
And she is going to make an attack. $23.
That hits.
What is the damage on spiritual weapon?
It depends on what level you cast it at. If you cast a level 1, it's a D8.
See, okay, so this is 2d8. Oh, you're gonna take 14 radiant damage as
Mother!
this large warhammer slams into your form on your back. All right, yeah, this is gonna be boring.
Oh!
You all right?
Ah! God damn.
Yeah. Your
I
turn.
mean, Eilistraee, damn.
Ah.
All right, he's going to... He's going to summon his spiritual weapon right next to them, right there.
She's going to counterspell. What level are you casting that at?
I was going to do it at 4th.
Okay, so she will have to roll for that. As a 19, spiritual weapon is counterspelled.
I'm not okay with that.
You see, your hand pushes up as she just quickly claps her hands together, and this ripple of arcane energy bursts through. Come on.
Oh, I don't like this at all. This is not fun.
You can tell that she has just the biggest grin on her face.
Okay, that's valid. That's fine. So the spiritual weapon is a bonus
It's a
action.
bonus
So
action, and you cast it at 4th level.
Yeah, so I got my normal action left, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
And I can sum that up to 30 feet in front of me.
Is that the the other big lady?
Yep. It's my lady I can't pronounce her name.
Dimitrescu?
Yeah. Right there.
Okay. Let me. Gotta find it. Hold on. So long. Farewell. Alvida.
Alvida say adieu. 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 To you and you and you.
And she's large?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she is summoned. This form of Eilistraee as Opal looks.
Dexterity saving throw DC 15. Por favor.
It's a natural 20.
Take 10 points of radiant damage, please. Thank you.
Okay. She will take 10. You see this light. This light hits her, but she just kind of looks.
All right, and then I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to blitz.
That will evoke the opportunity attack, won't it?
I don't think spiritual weapon... Does spiritual weapon...
It does.
I thought it does.
D&D's... or DM's calling. Spiritual
I'm
weapon.
looking. Move your weapon. Can take whatever form you choose. It doesn't say it can or cannot. So I'm gonna...
What was the question?
If I thought as it wasn't something
It only
creature-
attacks when he uses his bonus
She
action.
wouldn't have her reaction anyway.
Yeah, it's a counter spell.
So yeah, no, it doesn't. You're good.
Yeah, so I'm going to blitz over here, and then I'm going to say I'm good.
Alrighty. With that bonus action, spiritual weapon is going to move 20 feet to you and make an attack. Alright, that is a non-natural 20.
That does hit.
Okay, so this is a 2d8. Alright, that's going to be 7 radiant damage. She is going to... Yeah, she's going to move up to you. And she's going to make 2 strikes on you.
Okay.
Oh, she's going to smite on that first one. Which is a 27.
That hits.
Okay, you see she takes out this warhammer, brings it up, and just slams it down onto your shoulder.
Son of a bitch!
So you're going to take, oh my god, 17 bludgeoning damage on top of, it's going to be a level 1 smite. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 radiant damage as she slams this warhammer into your shoulder.
Jesus fuck.
And then the second attack is a 19.
That does hit.
Okay. She's not going to smite into this one. She's just going to slam down with the warhammer.
Okay.
That is going to be 8 bludgeoning damage as she slams down and then on the upswing hits you right in the stomach. Oh, man. This is fun, Torch. Come on.
Oh, God.
It's your turn.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Bonus action, Misty Step.
Okay.
Gonna port myself behind my big lady.
Help me, big lady.
And then from back there, I'm gonna use...
Okay.
Let's do... Let's do a firebolt. I just have to roll a spell attack with it with my physical dice because, for the love of God, why?
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Oh, thank God. You had me nervous there for a second.
18 just hits.
14 points of fire damage.
14 points of fire damage. You can see...
I can see what?
Fire damage doesn't take too much hold.
Well, this is no fun.
As it bursts into her form, but she just kind of shakes it off.
All right. And then, how high up are these buildings?
They vary. The smallest one, give me a perception check, actually.
17.
That one here that you pinged is about 30 feet up.
All right, I'm going to fly 30 feet up and land on it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because we are in dim light.
You are indeed.
All right, so that was action, that was bonus action, and that was movement. So turn's over.
All right. Going to move her spiritual weapon. She's going to move the spiritual weapon there. This doesn't have hit points, does it?
Nope, it just sits there.
Okay. She is going to... Okay. She's going to Misty Step there. And she is going to use the rest of her movement to long jump.
Okay. She did move within range, so she does need...
She does need to make that save.
Make the dex save!
15.
Meets it, beats it, so 10 points of radiant damage.
So radiant damage. All right. Nice. And we'll make an ability check here, see if she gets up there.
Please don't.
That is a 24.
Stop that!
So you see she runs and like lifts off of the ground and lands right next to you, and she's going to make her 2 attacks.
Okay.
Big strong lady is coming for that ass. One is a natural 1, so that misses. The other is a 22.
That does hit.
And she is going to smite.
Okay.
Well, it's the first level smite. 11, that is 14 bludgeoning damage. And then 7, 14, 22 radiant damage.
Torch is unconscious.
Okay. She stands over you. You're not unconscious. You're just kind of,
motherfucker.
That was it?
Yep, that was it.
All right. She kind of looks. You see she swirls her hand as the spell is her spiritual weapon is dispelled. She stands over you. You okay?
No, that hurt a lot.
All right, hold on. You see she pulls her sleeves up and puts her hands on your chest as she dumps 60 lay on hands into you. So you heal for 60 hit points.
I appreciate that.
You know, you panic too much. You're too focused on getting away versus fighting.
That's valid. Truth be told, I've usually got 2 sponges that soak up most of the damage.
Sponges are good, but you got to imagine sometimes those sponges aren't there.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, she helps you up and pulls you in a little bit. Want to get a drink?
Please.
Great.
Much alcohol needed.
As you look, you see these 2 jade wings sprout from her back as she takes off in flight.
What the fuck? Torch will follow in flight.
Okay.
Using Step of the Night.
And that is where we're going to take our first break.
Yay!
So, Nick, we will do that no cursing when we come back. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been an interesting session so far. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you get your water. Make sure you get a snack if you don't have one. And just take care of yourself. Thank you for being here. We love having you. And we will see you guys shortly. Adios. Bye.
Bye.
And we're out. sorry. We're back. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry.
He said, "Look happy."
I'm so confused. Why are you screaming at me?
No, I wasn't. Everything's fine.
Okay.
It just turned my volume up.
I'm sorry, Lacey. No.
Lazy.
Oh,
You
buddy.
should know
Bad
not
shop.
to do that with us.
Bad shop.
No, that was my fault. That was my fault. That was
Bad
all me.
Alec.
I did it dumb. I apologize. That was very mean. I'm sorry. Okay.
We love you
Look
guys.
happy.
Hi, everybody.
Look
Welcome back
happy.
to Intelligence Save. My name is Alec. I'm a bitch.
He's a good boy.
So, last we left off, Torch got absolutely pegged. I mean, he got his ass kicked.
Holy shit, that works.
Hold up. Horny jail.
All right, we're gonna start the no cursing timer. For
Well,
easy.
fuck that.
No. All right, timer is on now. Barry, are you just taking your long rest currently?
Barry's gonna snooze, and I already decided for 14 hours.
Got it. Okay, Barry's Barry's schlumped. Torch
Barry's
Somebody who
living
knows
my
what depression
personal
sleeping
dream.
is.
Yes. Addie,
Yes.
we're gonna go to you. Where are you at? You said you had your violin.
Addison's probably, because I'm assuming that there's a quiet courtyard somewhere in the
You've
castle.
gone to the basement before. That's fairly uninhabited. Not a lot of people go in there. So are you going in there and practicing?
Yeah.
Give me a performance check.
As soon as this reloads, because it was bitch.
Okay.
Because of all the things that I know, I do not know Addison's performance off the top of my head.
That's fair. Addison does not use performance like at all.
I know, yet I have proficiency in it, so that's the wizard.
Right.
And I'm not gonna wait for these digital dice to load, so I'm just gonna roll it.
You have a +6 on performance.
Yes.
Am I the only one imagining just like a really sad
30-20.
version of Green Sleeves?
30-20. Yeah. You haven't played in a little bit, but it comes back to you fairly quickly. You play for about a half an hour before you hear footsteps come down to where you are. And you see Vosk.
Addie finishes the last couple bars, whatever they're
Yeah,
playing.
he doesn't interrupt you. He lets you play. He just kind of leans against the wall, hand on the hilt of his blade. He's just watching. Give me an insight check.
That's 13.
You can tell he's puffed up a little bit. Bit of posturing, but nothing past that.
Addison takes the violin off their shoulder. Turns around to him. You can stop posturing. I'm not going to yell at you.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Is there anything else that I don't know about?
Like what? This happened over the 2 months you guys were gone. This wasn't something we planned, it was an idea. We tried it out. And lo and behold, it worked. It freaked both of us out. So we didn't think that was reality. But here we are. Trust me, I'm not trying to lie to you. This is not what I expected to happen. And I have the Divinity Stone. Jesus.
Fuck!
Ass! So yeah, I helped Lester everywhere I could.
But it's not Eilistraee.
It is.
It's a version of her. And she might not even end up being the same Eilistraee.
Like I said, we didn't think it was going to work. And nobody was supposed to touch it. So, yeah, I never want anything bad to happen to any of you, including Barry. So the fact that it did is awful, but it wasn't the intention. And that matters. Lester never wanted to hurt anybody. If he did, I wouldn't have helped him. It was a proof of concept. So I'm sorry. But, I'm not going to keep apologizing for it.
Assuming everything had gone right. Needed a soul sacrifice.
Yeah.
So who was that going to be?
The idea was somebody on capital punishment. At least maybe in the end, their lives could have meant something good. They're gonna die anyway. But I didn't like that idea either. So I don't know. I don't know. It wouldn't have been any of you. Wouldn't have been Lester Nadal. I don't know. I don't know, Eddie. I don't know.
Would it have been you?
No. No. I wouldn't have taken this, and he gestures to his hand, just to leave you. And I'm sorry that you think I would.
Addie starts to cry. I wouldn't have blamed you.
What are you talking about? Addie, what are you talking about?
Addie just looks down at the ground and shakes their head.
All right, stop this. We can't shut down and not talk to each other. That's not how this works. That's not how we make this work. I'm sorry I didn't stop your mission to tell you that something was going on with the crown. That was wrong. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. So why are you trying to push me away?
Because I'm terrified.
Of what? He closes the distance, and he grabs your hands. We can all be scared. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's why I keep the candles on before we go to bed. The dark freaks me out. But we don't have to walk through it alone. You told me that. Your brother told me that. Torch told me that. Barry told me that. And I'm just starting to believe it, so why are you now not believing it?
The world's so much more complicated than I thought, and everyone expects so much of me, of us, and terrifying.
Yeah. Sorry, shit. Shannon grabbed a garbage bag. Just completely fucked me up. It's okay.
Did they do the thing where they shake it to get it open?
She fucking went like. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's okay. It's okay.
I thought somebody broke a bottle. It sounded like a glass bottle.
The thing is, I saw everybody go. And then nobody said anything. And that just made me laugh more. She apologized. We're fine. It's all good. Okay, so Addison, it doesn't make sense walking through life scared of everything. What really freaks you out about this? I mean, it's logistically, it's a great plan. Get Eilistraee back. Have her make the choice. What rubs you the wrong way about it?
The expectation is there. And I know what a burden that is.
How about this? Let's take a couple days. And let's just exist, okay? We'll talk about this, we'll relax, and we'll ground ourselves a little bit. If there's anything else I can do, just tell me, and I will do it. 100 times over.
All right.
Come on, I think your mom wants to hang out, which is something I definitely want to do right now.
Where was she this whole time? I hope to God she wasn't in the library.
She was in the library.
Oh God.
Asher found her reading smut
Oh, that sounds like my mother.
and rearranging the library.
That's also my mother.
Yeah. So she's waiting for us. He puts his hand on your face. Are you okay?
It's just something I realized when I was talking to Lester. It's fine.
He's gonna pull you in. I will get to the bottom of it, Stonebridge. You know that, right? I always do.
You can try.
That's for when your parents aren't in the near vicinity. All right, let's go. And he starts walking off.
Addison will follow.
All right. Asher,
What are you on?
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, sir. I'm good at those.
So is your dad.
God damn it, it did it again. It spun on one number and then rolled to a lower one. 13. It was going to be a 22.
Your dad got a 23.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there. He's having a conversation with you, and you're just losing it. You're like, oh no. Oh no.
Really?
So that's when I realized that, if we were to implement mechanical soldiers in Angkor, it could be something to help boost the economy because we'd have people working on the automatons and we would have a round-the-clock police force. Are you listening?
Yeah. Yes, Father, I'm listening.
Ah, there it is. It hit you, hasn't it?
Yes.
You dehydrated yourself with all the tears.
Fuck you. Now, here's the problem with automatons, though. They seem to always end up sentient, which means you would then have to pay them. Otherwise, they would eventually rebel. Like that one city the one time way back. There's books on it.
Yes, what's it called? Skynet.
Yes, the city of Skynet.
Yes, the city of Skynet.
What was their king's name? John something?
Connerton?
Conquer?
Something like that.
I need more
Anyway,
whiskey.
no, I think we're done drinking for the night, boy.
You know what the problem was?
What?
We didn't eat anything. Look, the bread's not touched.
Oh, fuck.
We should have eaten some bread. We
Well,
soaked up some of the alcohol.
let me tell you this. You
And
are
Asher's
smart.
gonna pick up the loaf of bread and just take a chunk.
Yeah, that's fair. He'll grab the other piece out of your hand and just crunch it.
I'm only smarter because I had better opportunities.
This is true.
I dare you to try and keep an accent while doing that.
I think that it's actually very. Hold on, this is very good bread. Oh, yummy. Well,
Sourdough.
this is all I was going. I hate us, dude.
God. The sounds. Okay, I'm stopping.
Snap's like, I want to leave.
It's been fun, y'all. Have a good night.
Torch dies.
With you. I don't want to be here.
Torch dies in a rock slide.
He looks at you. Oh my god.
It took you a second, didn't it?
God damn it. When do you plan to talk to your sibling about her?
I'll have breakfast with them tomorrow morning.
I have a connection with somebody in Tolesh, and
I believe there's a few people with the sending spell if you want to reach out. Otherwise, we know magistrate, the magistrate lady.
I can do it right now. Hold on. Okay. He puts a stone on the
mind.
Whatever. Excuse
Her
me.
dad about to drunk text an ex.
No. Maybe. Miss
Maybe.
Miss Larethian, do you read?
What time is it in Tolesh? 3 in the morning?
Yeah, it's very late. And you just hear, Mr. Stonebridge, what is it I can do for you? It is late. My boy and I think you might have met him. Asher, is looking for some sort of connection to the Magus Arcanum in Tolesh, and you just hear, he's what? Why does he want to come here? Is he there?
Hello, Lady Larethian. We're doing research into warlock pacts.
Asher, you fucking idiot. Do you know who this is?
Is that Illyvania? I don't recognize the voice. Asher might remember, but me as a player don't.
You are in fucking trouble the next time I see you, sweetheart.
Fuck, it's Marguerite! That literally is a player mistake. Asher would have recognized her voice.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, no, the rolling back, the moment he hears her voice, he just looks at his father. You know Marguerite?
You know Marguerite.
So you remember how I said that Addison wasn't the only one with a partner?
You're dating Marguerite? I thought I was dating Marguerite. I'm kidding. God.
Those jokes aren't funny coming from you. Stop it. Marguerite, I'm here.
Darling.
Didn't know you knew my father.
I'm a fucking spy. I know a lot of people, darling.
I didn't know, whatever. We found out some information that Ardoni may be being controlled by Uk'otoa.
Okay.
Through a warlock pact.
Yep.
Nothing in the King's Library is helping me. I suspect the Magus Arcanum's library is going to be more extensive.
It's more vast, it's more expensive, yes.
Yes, more extensive. And may have information we need. Do you know if you could arrange for my father and I to have access? Because he wants to come with me for some reason.
It's because I love my boy and I have a lot to make up for. You can see the alcohol starting to hit him a little bit. He's like, okay.
He's becoming very, very honest.
What? I love my son.
That's the second time in my entire life you've said that to me.
Oh, that's, well, okay. Marguerite just kind of...
Healthy families!
Marguerite just... I can try to get a teleportation circle to Corthia tomorrow, where we can have more of a conversation, but the Magus Arcanum isn't someplace you can just walk in and out of.
I know, that's why I was wondering if you may know someone that we could speak to. I mean, obviously I could have somebody message Magistrate Zerini, but...
That's fair. I mean, we can make it work, but... I mean, traveling here, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to get a teleportation circle. Magic here is worse.
I would suspect we would need to take ship.
Yes, and you all don't have anything more important to do?
The others may have things that they need to do, but this is very important to me, Marguerite. She's my sister, and I found out that she's not in control of herself. I have to find a solution.
Darling, you know I'm going to help you in any way I can. You see the stone just kind of sputter out. It's out of fucking juice. God damn it.
Well, Tolesh also has all the magic-y issues.
So do we. Everything sucks.
Magic is fucked. All right, let's go back to the castle, find Mother and Addison, and get you into
Quickly.
bed before you say things that are way too honest and I
Quickly.
do not want to hear.
Before that, I have one more thing to say.
Hmm.
When did you grow the balls to go out with Marguerite Larethian? She is a fox.
I'm not hearing this from you.
What?
You are my father, and I am not discussing my love life.
I'm just saying, she is very...
She apparently found me very interesting the first time she met me. When she saw me, my face was bright red, and I immediately panicked. So it's less my balls and more hers. I have a massive headache coming. I can feel tomorrow's hangover already. You won the drinking contest this time, Father.
He starts to pick you up and puts your arm over his shoulder. Let us go home, boy. You too.
Well, home for now. Come on,
Well.
I can show you my laboratory.
I can show you the world.
No, not this again. You haven't signed up for as a
Shining,
child.
shimmering, splendid. You guys spend the night and walk.
Drunken wander back to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
castle with like people glaring at us for being noisy at 3 a.m.
Yep. Torch.
Sup?
We're gonna stop in
What's
with
the
you,
fuck up
bud.
about the Stonebridge men having a type torch?
I was definitely gonna ask, is Genevieve anything like Asher's mom?
Genevieve. This isn't Pathfinder.
Sorry,
Vivian is
Marguerite.
my mother, and
Marguerite.
Marguerite is my girlfriend.
too many people's names.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Anyway. Torch had just finished having his buttocks handed to him by a hot Earth Genasi.
Sorry, I was talking
where
about my girlfriend.
That's what Torch was saying as he was getting his butt handed to him by a hot Earth Genasi. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys go to a little bar inside of Corthier and sit down.
What's the name of this little bar?
This little bar is an offshoot of the Turquoise Tortoise. So the place that you've been before. It's franchised all over Aosha.
I almost had a. How do you know that your team has traumatized you?
When you hear a bar name and you go, ah!
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Bye! So yes, it is an offshoot of the Turquoise Tortoise.
Oh, God damn. Okay.
The Sapphire Snapper is what it's called.
Wonderful.
So Opal goes in, sits down. I'll have dwarven ale and whatever the lady wants.
Wine spritzer, please.
You see the bartender, who is this? She is a human woman with ashen hair. It's up in a few braids. She's anything for the lady. She pours drinks and makes your guys' drinks. Opal sits by you and just kind of. You didn't do too bad, so that's good.
Torch is very distracted. He's eyeing everyone very suspiciously.
Are you really?
Yes! The last time I was in the Turquoise Tortoise, a bookkeeper died.
I need you to make it a perception check.
Oh, goddamn, no! 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay. So as you look around, you see Opal. You hear the words she's saying, but they don't really connect. And there's not a lot of patronage in here. But you get this odd, aroma hit your nose as your drinks hit the table and nothing is wrong.
I hate you. All right. Torch will partake of his drink.
Okay. You take a sip. It's delicious, and Opal takes a sip of her dwarven spirit. Who taught you how to fight?
More self-taught than anything else.
Oh, that's apparent. It's not a bad thing. You have skill, but it definitely needs to be refined.
I appreciate that. You're not too bad yourself. Who taught you how to fight?
My father. He was a Solar Guard member in Tolesh. And he taught me everything I know.
That must have been nice.
Yeah, he was a good man. Very good man.
What about your mom?
I haven't met her.
Aw. We're members of the Broken Home Club.
I don't know if it was you know what an ASMR is?
What a torch know what an ASMR is.
Give me a history check.
15 plus 21. That's right, D&D Beyond.
Yeah, you would know that ASMRs are celestial-born children. Usually, they are born to one parent, and the other parent of celestial heritage does not stick around, but leaves messages and fairly close to a Ganassi. Where,
Yeah,
you know.
I've read about them, but I've never met one before.
Well,
I guess until
you've
now.
Met one. My father is an Earth Ganassi, and my mother was some sort of celestial being, so I am an ASMR.
So I shouldn't use the pickup line, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?"
You can. I'm not gonna like it, but you can.
I'm not gonna do it then.
Okay. Are you trying to say stuff that I'm gonna like?
In my experience, when you're talking with people, it's generally a good idea to say things that they like, as opposed to things that they don't like. Things that they don't like usually initiate conflict.
That's fair. That is a good point. Really, though, you did very good today.
Well, I appreciate that. I would also appreciate if you keep this little tussle between us.
Oh, you don't want everybody to know you got your ass kicked?
No.
That's-
I mean, would you?
A loss is a loss. There's nothing inherently good or bad about it. It's just an opportunity to learn from.
That is wise words that I am too sober to appreciate. And he's going to down the rest of his drink and wave the waitress over.
She'll come over and just... Another one for the lady.
Whiskey.
Ah, okay. The ladies have gone home, I see. He pours. She'll look. She's like, I'll take one of those too. You guys are having your drinks, having your conversation. It was...
So have you thought any more about what you're going to do?
My mic unplugged. Well, excuse me. Doesn't make sense to leave. And I could probably help around here, so I think I'm going to take the Kings up on their offer to stay.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. So
I know I could definitely use some help.
I was going to say, we could make training a normal fixture if you like. Can show you some things.
I would like that a lot. Thank you.
You're a cleric, right?
Reformed warlock.
Ah. That sounds traumatic.
Well, if we want to talk about broken homes.
Oh boy.
Wait, didn't my mom tell you anything about that?
She did. I just wanted to hear what you had to say about it.
Oh. It was fucking traumatic.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, if you ever want to walk a different path, a path that hits a little harder, I can teach you some things.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, as me and my friends try and send the proverbial highways, I think I definitely need to learn to hit harder, because I think tonight was very apparent that if they ever go down and I can't get them back up, I mean, ain't nothing ever gonna keep me down. Something wrong, Alec?
Not at all. Not at all. Learning how to stay up and stay fighting is hard, but you've got gumption. I think you can do it.
Nice. Well, you're very sweet to say so.
You don't have to kiss my ass. You know I'm not sweet.
I always thought that flavors were a matter of perspective.
I don't know how this works.
Define what? I mean this.
What do we... This. Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Okay. You're the only other Genasi that I know. You also come from a, air quotation mark, broken home. And you walk a path of divine nature. You are the closest thing that I have ever met to what I am. So I'm not sure what this is. But I'd be comfortable calling it a blossoming friendship. Budding? Seedling? I'm not good with plants.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll keep my recommendation to myself.
Wait. What was your recommendation?
Nothing.
Insight check.
What are you trying to... Go ahead. Roll an insight
Ooh,
check.
18 plus 25.
She's a little rosy in the cheeks.
Aw. Me think the lady doth protest too much.
Did you say that?
No.
Okay.
Wait, now I kind of want to. Yes, I do.
Okay. She does laugh. She chuckles at it. You're strange.
I'm an only child.
Me too.
Hey, look at that. Another thing we have in common.
Do you want to go upstairs?
Sure.
All right. She just grabs you by the hand and walks upstairs.
Torch finishes his drink, leaves a couple gold on the table.
Fade to black. All right.
So what happened to Torch? Well, he died in a rock slide.
Get out of here with that. You nasty rat fucks. All right.
Never.
Is there something I missed with rocks in like the first 6 episodes? I still haven't watched it.
Opal is an Earth Genasi.
So.
And Torch is very much a bottom.
What's his face?
I hate it here so much.
This is what you get, Alec. This is what you get.
I didn't do anything.
Turquoise tortoise.
The Sapphire Snapper. So, all right, you guys, if there's nothing else, we'll take the night. Go ahead and take your long rests.
Alex, should I just take a short rest?
So nothing with Addison's mom?
We can save that for today if you like.
Yeah.
Take a long rest, everybody. You nasty fuck. Short rest. Fine. Don't.
Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Can Barry go into that dream space where Ardani was at his own whim? Or does he still just get dragged in there?
Are you attempting to?
I think it's going to be one of the last things that he thought about before he drifted off, because like Addison came and visited and he wanted to tell them something about it. So yeah.
Give me a...
I think it's going to be subconscious.
Give me an intelligence save.
Haha! Name of the game.
Name of the show.
What the fuck? A rock slide. That's a critical fail.
As you fade off into sleep, darkness fills your consciousness. As you wake up, you open your eyes, and you're in the same dark, dank room, stone-lined walls with puddles of sea water on the floor. And you do see a purple tiefling woman standing across from you.
Hello. I think our conversation was cut short last time.
She turns around to look at you. As she does, you can see that her physical form is the same, except she has no mouth.
That's literally like my worst nightmare. Oh God!
And as she
Ukatoa just a bitch.
and as she turns around, the same collection of eyes begin to open.
Can you do the breathing without that?
She just goes,
Okay. Oh, you have a nose. I forgot. I'm sorry, it has been a rough day for me. How are you doing? We don't, well, you can't answer. Do you know like sign language? Sorry, I have social anxiety and these eyeballs, they freak me out.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
No. Okay. I should really stop using. Oh, it's a 15. I should stop using D&D Beyond dice.
Okay. As you think back, you hear this low, graveling voice inside of your ears once again. False names. False idols. Shall you know my true name?
Hello? Who is this?
Interesting.
Hi, interesting. It is nice to meet you. You can call me Barry. My name is Bartholomew, but you can call me Barry.
Oh, Barry, I know who you are.
Oh. Now I feel awkward because I do not know who you are, interesting, but you sound interesting. That is the namesake.
You know me as Ukatoa.
Oh, Ukitos. Ukitos.
God damn it, I hate it here. You can call me Zactus.
Zactus. Sanctus. Zactus.
It's in chat.
It's a jet? What?
It's in chat.
It's in chat.
Jesus Christ, it's a jet. Meow.
When you're a jet from your first cigarette.
Zactus. That is much easier to say than the Ukotos.
And you hear the gravelly nature of this voice begin to fade as a humanoid form walks forward to you.
No.
What you see is a dwarven man, Mutton chops, bald head, very kind face. Wearing very common clothes. This seems like an easier way to talk.
Zactus?
Yes, Zactus is my name. Very good, Barry.
Cool. Why am I here? I just died, and I was really looking forward to sleeping. So this is not, ideal. Because every time that I'm here, I don't feel rested in the morning when I wake up.
You called out to us.
What?
In your thoughts, in the recesses of your mind. Called out to us. So we answered. Addison.
Fuck.
I
Okay,
need
yes.
you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Crap.
And you do still see Ardani there.
What does she look like?
She is a purple-skinned tiefling. She is wearing...
No. I mean,
Oh.
What is her composure?
She looks freaked the fuck out. Once this individual has gotten there, she looks terrified.
Barry's also very terrified. But,
That's a 12.
12. Great. Barry, within a couple seconds, you see Addison pop into the same space as you. Addie, right after you fell asleep, you now have awoken inside of this dark, stone-laid room, smelling of seawater. And you look to see next to you Barry, Ardani, without a mouth, and Phelan. Ah, you remember me now, don't you? We had a fun run-in, you and I. As he walks towards you, Addison, you see an open wound in his chest begin to open, and this black, blood-like ichor begins to flow from it. You shot me right in the heart. Well, it wasn't going to kill me, but I had to make it. I had to sell it. Now you know me as Ukatoa. Ukatoa is dead by my hand. I am Zactus. I've been masquerading as that, glorified snake for a little bit. Enough to influence books and lore and stories. Pleasure to meet you.
Did Barry hear all of that?
You did.
Barry's gonna very slowly put his hand out to Addison.
Okay.
Just grab their arm.
Yeah.
Addison's in shock. And turns to Ardani.
As Ardani looks to you, there's recognition and there is sadness.
Hey, Addie, do you remember that really important thing I said I had to tell you? Sorry.
Addison just reaches their hand down and sets it on Ardani's shoulder.
Before you're able to connect, her form is pulled back and Zactus. No. She is mine.
So I take it you were the one who's been in my head?
Yes, it was very nice putting you on the the Ukatoa train, but I was sick of not getting the credit.
What do you want?
To eat this world. The Astral Sea doesn't have much else for me. But here are so many delicious souls.
Have you tried tacos?
They don't sit well with me.
Try taking out the beans next time.
Barry, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Fuck around and find
Mother
out.
Hubbard?
Oh, hey, that's not bad. That's a 19.
19 is a failure.
What? Okay.
Barry, you are going to take...
We just brought him back from the dead.
You did. 14, 17, 18, 19, 2,
Huh.
27, 28, 29, 30. 37 psychic damage as you feel these warbling, dissonant words ring out in your brain. Now, Addison, you had something to say.
Stay out of their heads.
Or what? I think you are quite smarter than you let on, and you have no power here.
You can come torture me anytime you want, but leave them alone.
No, because torturing them is torturing you. Don't you get that? This man that you killed, you had to make the righteous choice. I'm starting to understand humanity a bit, but this is all so fucking pointless. You murder each other endlessly and you torture yourself about one life. One life.
Torturing myself over one life? I torture myself over all of them that I've taken.
Oh,
Not just his.
I've eaten
Most
thousands.
frequent on my mind.
I've eaten thousands, so I seem to just forget about them quite easily. I came to give you a warning. Come for our Donnie. And then this world goes dark very quickly. I have...
Even if I want, you'd still come for it.
Oh, very much so. I'm just
I'm not that dumb.
being kind and giving you time to prepare. What's a good meal without a good fight? You understand. You're a killer. Yes, you are.
Never said I wasn't.
Good. We have been watching you for a very long time. All of you. Since you hit, what is it called? Ulkes. Phelan had already been dead for about a week. He was assimilated. Ardani was assimilated far before that. Who else is next? It'll be interesting to learn and find out, don't you think? Well, this has truly been fun for me. I suppose I can give you a little time with your sister. He snaps, and Ardani's mouth comes back, but as it does, a gurgle of blood with it as she just... Zactus begins to fade into the shadow. I'll be seeing you. Good luck.
Make a reservation.
Fades into the floor. Ardani, looking very confused at the both of you. You specifically, Addison.
Addison runs over.
She flinches and takes a few steps back.
I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't know who you are.
I'm your sibling.
Yes, by something as rudimentary as blood. I don't know who you are, Addison. We're not family.
Of course, I'm sure I've only grown to know the twisted version of you that he shows me.
Well, not too far off if I made a deal with him. Just to burn it all to the ground, because trust me, I aim to do that.
What if you were to help me fix it instead? I plan to burn it down to the ground myself once I get a chance.
Fix what? The court needs to be dealt with. Violently.
I intend to deal with it.
Viciously. You know what? I have a little bit of power here. Asher. I need you to make an intelligence save. And Barry, you feel yourself pushed as you wake up
30-20
in your room. You hear in the recesses of your mind, Asher. You recognize Ardani's voice.
He'll follow the voice.
You close your eyes as you fall deeper into sleep. And as you open them again, you see Addie and Ardani standing in a dark, stone-laid room.
Is this like the last time that he spoke with Ardani?
It's generally, yeah.
Okay.
You can see that her hands are straining. This bout of arcane energy is surging from her. It looks like she is tensing, holding this moment in time.
Is that actually you, Addison, or is this Ugatoa playing around?
I'm afraid not.
Ardani? Or actual Ardani?
Asher?
I said something to you last time. Do you know what it was?
Yes, I did. And yes, I do.
I take it back. Been wanting to tell you that.
Why?
Whatever hold this thing has on you, your blood.
Why do you act like you all care? Why do you act like
your blood.
It's never meant anything before.
We didn't know who you were before.
But I knew who you were.
You didn't come and tell us? You didn't reach out? You didn't think we'd welcome you?
She walks up to you. I was a child.
So were we. I would have loved another sibling. Still want another sibling, and I am going to do anything to get you back. Because you are family. And if I don't, I suspect your great-great-great-great-grandmother will kick my ass.
There are days, so many days, that I went to the keep in Angkor Court. and I watched you play. And I wanted to tell you.
Asher's just gonna hug her.
She
Same hug he gives Addison.
She holds off for a second. But begins to sob and hugs you back.
And he's just gonna turn his head and look at Addison and just... His eyes essentially are just absolute. He is sure of what he has to do in life. Addison knows that look.
Yeah. Addison walks over, puts their hand on Ardani's shoulder. We'll figure it out.
Does he hate me? Does Father hate me?
No. He regrets everything we ever did to you.
He wants to meet you. He wants you to be part of the family like you should have been.
Please save me.
We're coming.
As you say that, you feel Ardani's form ripped from you as it's pulled into the shadow, and each of you wake up in your respective beds.
Asher is gonna take the time to fight back an obvious panic attack.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go to Addison's room.
Okay. You do that, Addie. Vosk is still asleep. You wake up, and within a couple of minutes, you just hear on your door, knocking on your door.
Yeah, Addison gets up,
Okay.
answers the door.
You see Asher in front of you.
It wasn't a dream.
No, I didn't think it was.
And Addison's got a visible cold sweat.
I was going to talk to you today and see what you thought, but
Go.
Father's coming with me. We're going to Tolesh. The library there, the Magus Arcanum. They might know something. Marguerite will be here by a teleportation circle soon. She'll come with us. I don't know when we'll be back, Addison.
You better be back. I'll go tell them
Come
all.
back. And he's gonna hug Addison before he runs to wake up his father and pack.
Okay. Addie, you see your brother leave. And, you hear some ruffling or some rustling as Vosk sits up. Everything all right?
Asherberry and I just saw Ardani
Shit.
and Ukatoa. Well, Zaktos, apparently.
Okay, these are too many fucking ridiculous names. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure myself. Apparently Zaktos ate Ukatoa centuries ago. And he was Phelan, the bookseller.
What? So he's been watching us this whole time.
Since we entered Orcus.
Okay. He starts to get dressed. stay here. I'm gonna go tell Nadal and Lester.
I'll go with you. Asher's going to Talish with my father.
Wait, what? Like he's leaving?
Yeah.
Go to bed. Lay down. I will be back. You need to rest.
No, I need to go tell Nadal everything that I saw.
He just wraps you in a hug. How about this? How about we both go to bed? Let's deal with this in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. You guys lay down. Asher, you go find your parents' quarters where they're sleeping. And you what do you want to do?
When he gets to the door, he's just gonna just knock, wait for him.
Very, very quickly, just hear, I'm coming. Oh, Lord, God damn it. Oh. I'm fucking tired. He opens the door. Alright, Asher, you alright?
Addison and I had a vision of Adoni. We must go, and we must go now. Any time we wait is longer that she is in his hands, and I cannot stand that. If you can, send a message to Marguerite, tell her not to teleport here, and we will meet her in a few weeks on the docks. I'm going to pack and arrange a ship.
Okay.
Get packed.
You look to see your mother sitting up.
Asher's just gonna meet her eye. It's the same look he gave Addison when he was hugging Ardani.
She just nods.
He's gonna nod, and he's gonna run and pack everything he can think that he might need.
Okay. You headed to your lab?
Lab and then his room.
Okay.
Because he still hasn't moved a closet into the lab, so it's close right there.
So, you take the time, you pack up your lab.
He's gonna, as he's packing his book of designs that he's done, he's going to write a quick note that just says for Barry and Rooney.
Okay.
Put it on top and put with it the rolled up copy of Rooney's shotguns, the design for them. And just for Barry and Rooney, shop's yours until I'm back.
Okay. You take your time in the shop, collect your things, and you go to your room. You take the time. As you walk in there, I need you to make a perception check.
Appropriately, an 8.
You begin...
So he doesn't notice Marguerite, does he?
Nope.
She always sneaks up on him.
She always does. You start to pack your things, and you take the time, and behind you just hear...
He's gonna just stop, smile, turn around, see her, and just bear hug.
Yeah, she'll meet you in that. Yeah, you guys haven't seen each other in about 2 months. I got here as quickly as I could.
Father was about to send a message.
I got it.
We have to leave tonight. I can't.
I understand.
I can't leave her.
She puts her hands on your face. We'll do everything we can. Hey. You're doing the right thing, my love.
I know I'm doing the right thing, but I don't want to leave Addison alone like this. It's the first time we'll be apart.
What you fail to understand is Addison is a very strong being. And they will be okay. And so will you.
The logical part of my mind knows that. The emotional part, not so much. So, saying it helps.
Well, I will be by your side this entire journey, okay?
I can finally teach you to shoot.
I did already shoot one man. It went fine.
Where did you aim and where did you hit?
His foot, and I hit his foot.
I knew you'd be a natural.
Very much so. She takes her hand, begins to help you pack. And over the course of the night, you pack up your bags. Nadal meets you and your father and Marguerite outside. He nods towards you. Doing the right thing, son.
I wanted more time to plan this, Your Highness.
We're happy to help you in any way we can.
Any help you can give us with actually getting into that library would be appreciated.
Marguerite already has the paperwork.
Wonderful. I left the designs we were talking about in my shop. Barry and Rooney should be able to work through them. It's theirs until I get back.
Understood. Your ship is at the dock.
Thank you for everything, Your Highness.
He puts his hand out.
Asher hugs him.
Yep.
He's a hugger.
Holds you into a hug. You, Marguerite, and your father, in the early morning light, dew still on the grass, chill breeze in the air, walk to this majestic oakwood ship. You all get on board, settle off, as Asher, Giles, Hugo, Stonebridge IV, you look out toward Yellenor, a place that has forged you into something you did not know you could be. To take these skills forward to Tolesh, to help piece together everything that the Stonebridge family could be. And with that, Asher's journey, for the meanwhile, is complete, and that is where we are going to end tonight's session of Intelligence Save.
You didn't say goodbye!
You were busy.
Yeah, you were very
Didn't say goodbye to Barry either.
So, that was session 14. I want another hour. This is fair. Now I'm starting to debate. Do we do another hour?
There's lots of hours here.
Oh, this is true. There could be more
Lots
hours.
of hours over on our YouTube. There's going to be like 7 more hours that are going to be uploaded soon.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. This one was a little shorter, but things happened the way they did. And we will let everybody, Lacey, go ahead and start everybody off. Introduce yourself one more time, is what I mean. Outros. Lacey, can you hear me?
Lacey's like in another world, like, Asher's gone.
I was crying a little bit on the inside, and now I have to talk, so it's coming to the outside.
Here, we're gonna play the happy music, guys. Everything's okay.
Oh, God, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
They are leaving on an important mission.
On a jet plane.
Positive
Sad. That was like Barry's whole, like, that was his whole thing for coming back. Anywho,
Any Hoosier.
I'm
that part.
I'm gonna be Scottish again. Alright, you bastards. My name is CertifiableNerd, and you can find me on most social media platforms under that tag. and I'm very sad today.
All right, and Snap.
I am iSnap Plastic, and I have been on an emotional roller coaster, but that is par for the course. You can find me all places as I_snap_plastic, where I build plastic robots.
Yes. All right, and Shop.
I am Shop Goblin. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Shop Goblin _. And I have, for 14 sessions, been Asher, Giles, Hugo, Stonebridge, the fourth.
Yay! And Stealthy.
Hi, everybody. I'm StealthyStormy. Alec has yet to make me cry in
Fuck
14
you.
sessions.
It's not about that.
He keeps trying, though.
You rat fuck.
I just have no soul. Anyway,
Yeah.
you can find me on TikTok as StealthyStormy and on Instagram as Stormy's Rogue Miniatures. You can find me Sunday mornings DMing the crew over at A&I through Curse of Strahd because I like to torture them. And then you can find me here Sunday evenings playing Addison Stonebridge. I'm sorry, Addison, Bianca, Rylind, Stonebridge.
There we go. I am Alec. I've been your Dungeon Master for this evening. Thank you guys for hanging out and having so much fun. Thank you again, Sean, for the raid. We love you and we appreciate you, buddy. You can find, thank you, Shop. We have our socials and we have our YouTube channel where I will be uploading the rest of the episodes of Intelligence Save over the next week. And you guys can find our schedule on Instagram. We usually post that on Mondays. Yeah, it's you guys want to know what?
What?
This is the end of the first arc. A new one begins next week. So, thank you guys for hanging out. We are going to guide you into a raid. I think we're going to be raiding our friends over at Fae Fiends and Friends, who are doing episode 2 of their Tragedy of Theologian campaign. It's high fantasy, it's Greek inspired. So, hang around, give them some love, and we will see you guys in the next adventure. Adios!
Bye, guys.
Here I am.
Really bye.